Hey, if you live with or work with someone who suffers from migraines, or if you suffer from the disease yourself, it's important to understand that a migraine is so much more than just a bad headache.
I know all about migraines. Yes, unfortunately, migraine is a neurological disease with debilitating symptoms that cannot be ignored given the impact of daily life, especially when living through a global pandemic. Well, Mary Franklin is the executive director of the National Headache Foundation. She joins us now to talk about how people are living with this invisible disease. Welcome, Mary.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I am very interested in this because I get migraines monthly and I also get a lot of headaches. So, the National Headache Foundation recently conducted a survey. And what did the results tell you about how people with migraine are dealing with their disease?
Well, the saddest response on my part is that 93% felt that they were misunderstood. So how did they go from there? They also, over 50% felt they were a burden to their family, their friends, their colleagues. And about 29% felt that their treatment was not helping them. So there are a lot of options for therapy, but I think the important thing is educating folks about what migraine disease is and how it impacts on someone's daily life.
Those are some pretty surprising survey results there, especially so many people saying they feel misunderstood and they're worried about being a burden.
Yeah.
Why is that? Does that have to do with the way migraines are often being received?
Well, for years we've discounted migraine as just a headache, which if you have migraines, you know it's not just a headache. You have a cavalcade of symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, sensitivity to light or sound, dizziness, or maybe you have brain fog where you can't find your words, which is pretty frightening. So they're not able to function at their full capacity. They can't take care of their kids, or they can't go to work, or if they're at work, they're not at their best level, or they can't participate in social events like birthday parties, graduations. So someone else has to take over. Somebody else has to watch the children. Somebody else has to do the project. So that is why they feel that's a burden. And if you don't have migraine attacks, you don't understand the full responsibility and impact of these headaches on someone's life.
Yeah, no, I can see that for sure. And so, what would you say are some of the biggest misunderstandings when it comes to migraine disease?
We don't recognize that it is a disease. We don't understand that it's a lifelong experience. You may start your headaches in puberty and go all the way to retirement age. The primary time for people with headaches is between 18 and 50. So their aspirations in their career are limited. They may change jobs. They may be forced out of a job. They may not be able to finish college or graduate school. So we just have to understand why this chronic invisible disease is hurting so many people.
Yeah, now, Mary, I know you're an advocate. You're someone who suffers from migraines, and you've worked with this topic area for a long time. Anything surprise you about this most recent survey?
I think just the fact that so many people didn't feel their treatment was helping, and also that they felt misunderstood. It just shows the work that has to be done to change people's attitude, to make them feel that there's help out there, but also get the public to understand what impact migraine disease has on the individual.
Yeah, I know. I get the aura migraines where I can't see, and it's happened to me on the air before, and I don't want to say anything because I just think, well, people, they don't want to be like, oh, her again. So I try to just go through it, read the scripts, but even though I can't really see what's on the prompter. So
Yeah.
I can understand how people feel like they're almost a burden, to either their colleagues or their family members. So,
yeah. Well, I think, the one thing hopefully people take away from this is that staying silent is not going to be helpful to you or anyone. So where can people go if they do want to learn more or maybe look for new treatment?
Sure. They can visit on the web, demandmorefrommigraine.com, or visit the National Headache Foundation at headaches.org, and hopefully they'll find information that will help them, and maybe they can share with their coworkers, their family, and educate about migraine disease.
Well, Mary, thank you so much. Some good information there. And
Thank you.
Of course, we will put a link to the National Headache Foundation on our website, coin.com. Have a good morning.
Yeah, good resource there for a lot of people, and hopefully, yeah, some good awareness, because, like you said, unless you've had one or lived with it, it's hard to understand just how impactful that is.
And you just don't want to be that. You just feel like you don't want to be that person, like, oh, she has a migraine again, you know.
Yeah.
So then you end up not saying anything at all. And
Well, you let me know if
okay.
whatever happens on
Girl,
the show.
I will
I got
let you know.
you go hit up the other couch.
Yeah.
Without all the bright lights.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.